How you doing?
Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, hunters true. I have a talk for you, which I guess is true of every video, because it would be kind of weird if the video just started and it was like... But today's talk is something very exciting. It is both a look at the future and how magnificent it is shaping up to be, and a look at what already has happened with Sunbreak and how magnificent that is too. Along with literally today, a brand new patch has been applied to Sunbreak, and with it has come one significant change. So we'll deal with that first. I'm just trying a new way to put like a screenshot on screen. Were you feeling it? Let me know if you were feeling it. So we have had a few random bug fixes. We've also had an insect glaive fix. I realize I just said the same thing twice there. Hey, and the randomized palico moves fixed too. But the big deal here is Anomaly 1 and Anomaly 2, those afflicted monsters quests, the easier monsters have had a balance change, and that balance change is a appreciable reduction to the amount of health that they have, which is glorious, because look, I love afflicted monsters. I think they're better than hyper, better than frenzy, and a beautiful combination of both. But the monsters that are afflicted that have basic easy movesets have way too much health. It's not like it's especially a challenge to kill them. You're just beating on this helpless like raptor for like 10 minutes trying to chew through its health, and it's just more of an than it is come on intense like a hunt should be. So yeah, this is a really good change and will make farming the afflicted materials from A1 and A2 a lot smoother as well, and a lot less painful in terms of, you know, your engagement factor, and that's a really good thing. It's nice to see the community be listened to, and it is nice to see changes for the better so soon after the game has released. I really hope this doesn't eventually end up affecting the actual harder afflicteds. I think they're in a good place, and I think they're really nicely challenging, so we will see. Then we have, of course, a celebration to have. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak has already sold 2 million copies! Which is wonderful to see. It warms my heart to have so many people get back into Monster Hunter with this Master Rank expansion and keep spreading the good word of, well, hunting glory. The fun thing is now, between the sales of World, Iceborne, Rise, and Sunbreak, even if you ignore every Monster Hunter game that I didn't mention there, so, you know, like the entire first 15 years worth of games, just the sales of those 4 of 5th gen would make Monster Hunter either Capcom's second or third most popular ever franchise by sales, which is absolutely ludicrous and a real testament to just how much Monster Hunter is, well, flourishing. And of course, as someone who has adored it since Monster Hunter 1, it warms my heart to no end to be a part of this shining community. It's really cool. And to give you a comparison with Base Rise was 2 million in its first week. Sunbreak is 2 million in its first couple days, which is ridiculous. It really is. So yes, good hunting, everyone. And talking of good hunting, everyone, it's time to look to the future, because Capcom recently have been heavy on the title update tease. They have been releasing fairly frequent little, but also don't forget about the title update, but here's what's coming in the title update, but the August title update, guys, title update. And I imagine that is for a very significant reason. The primary of that reason is it's gonna be a big one. And I know it's gonna be a big one because, look, we have already had 2 monsters revealed in Lucent, Nargacuga, and, of course, Seething Bazel, which is 2 sterling choices, but it still says several. And I will die on this hill that you cannot use the word several unless you are meaning at least 3 or more. So I put it to you that we are getting at least a 5-monster title update, which is ridiculous, especially given we're an entire new arena to fight them in. Like, a new locale in a title update is a big deal. Like, that doesn't just happen casually. That is a big choice and something significant. They could have easily put Lucent Nargacuga on the jungle on the Citadel and called it a day, but the fact we're getting the actual Forlorn arena is really awesome. And I, for one, am very curious as to how that's going to develop. But apart from, you know, the new arena and the new monsters, which are going to be amazing, they have also specified thusly. The team is hard at work on the first title update coming this August. Not only do we have additional content like the new field and monsters, we plan to add new content regarding anomaly research and more options to provide players with a greater range of difficulty. Number 1, when in August? When? When do we have to wait till? The 1st? The 30th? When? God, I can't wait to get a date and then we can get real excited. But secondly, that is interesting, new content regarding anomaly research. To me, that all but confirms that, yeah, come the title update, we'll be getting a 5 or afflicted 5-star monsters. So stuff like afflicted Bazelgeuse, afflicted Astalos, maybe even afflicted Gormagala. A frenzy blood blight combo monster is brutal enough, but flagship fast tier of pain, yeah, that is going to be one hell of a challenge, and they say as much. The question, though, is that it? Is a new layer of afflicted monsters all they mean by a greater range of difficulty? Because that kind of implies a little bit more to me. Maybe there will be some new kind of system on top of it. Maybe the research into the anomaly will reveal something even further, something out of nowhere, an entirely new mechanic that we can delve into. That would be kind of cool, maybe a little bit out of nowhere, but I feel like the research has to go somewhere, right? The anomaly research, the afflicted monster hunting research, that can't just lead to more of that, yay, and then more of that when we eventually get Anomaly 6-star with probably the title update after it, and then, I don't know, maybe Anomaly 7-star, let's just go crazy. But I feel like there's got to be a conclusion, right, a climax, a pinnacle of what this anomaly research is leading to. There has to be an end goal or monster or something to kind of give a punctuation. You know, the Fatalis of Iceborne putting the game to bed type thing, but probably tied to the Curio research. That's kind of my thoughts on the matter anyway, but at the very least, it really does look like we are getting one hell of a title update to kick things off, and I, for one, am incredibly excited for it. I would love to know what you guys think, of course. What are your predictions? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? I still hope that we eventually get a little bit more Frontier goodness. That would be really neat too, but I doubt that will happen in the first one. In any case, like you've enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more things Sunbreak, and consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below. Until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.